You need to stop playing small, my friend. You need to be able to wake up, sit up, and be able to stand for your truth. You need to be able to stand for the thing that you want. If you want a life of luxury, if you want to retire your parents, if you want to achieve any reality that you desire, you need to be able to stand up and stop playing small. And this is something that I feel like a lot of us are now beginning to understand. We are in a era of mass enlightenment, in the opportunities in the digital space, in the spiritual awakening of the collective of the human race, right? We're moving from this old, systems and moving into new paradigms. But we also need to be able to apply this to the smallest details and aspects of our lives, whether it be in self improvement, bodybuilding, and whatever, or business or academics. Because students, my fellow students, I am a 15-year-old, but we need to be able to stop playing small. Stop playing small. You need to be able to have a grander vision in mind, and you need to be able to wake up and start acting on that. There's this story in the Bible. I don't know, I'll just quote this. So I'm just speedrunning and paraphrasing this. So it's basically about Abraham, and basically he starts off by being from his father's house, and the Lord tells him to move out. So he moves out, doesn't know where he's going, but he goes anyway because he believes in this voice that is talking to him. I don't know. So he goes, and you know he gets into a journey. Then things happen along the way, and then he gets promised that he's gonna be a father of many nations. I'm just paraphrasing again. And basically what happens is that he gets to an old age that we may consider now, and he basically goes and has a kid with a servant, right? But then that is not pleasing to the Lord, because that's not what the Lord made him for. Why do I keep on bringing random stuff? That's not what the Lord wanted. But because he was looking in this small vision, he decided to do that as the best course of action. But later on down the line, in the age of, I don't know if it was 75 or 100. I don't know, but I think he was 100 during that time. And then that's when he gave birth to Isaac. And Isaac then proceeds to be the father of Jacob, and Jacob then proceeds to be the father of the 12 tribes of Israel, and Israel then proceeds to be, one of the greatest countries. And we need to be able to listen to the voice of God within our souls, within us, and we need to be able to act on the things, the big things, the big visions, right? Because oftentimes we settle for the servant. We settle for, getting this because it seems the most practical. And whether you have big dreams, you know that you have doubts within you. And as a practical exercise, for a couple of days or a couple of weeks even, write down your goal and then pray over that goal. I say, I don't care if you're a Christian, I don't care if you're Muslim, I don't care if you're a Buddhist, or why did I say it like that? Okay. I don't care if you're Taoist or whatever, but pray over that goal. Pray to God, pray to Allah, pray to your God. Pray to the one that connects, that resonates with you the most. Pray to the universe, in fact. And ask it or him or her to speak to you, and to be able to remove the doubt in your heart and be able to make you see the bigger vision. Because the things that we as humans, because we have a lot of self-limiting beliefs, we have a lot of circumstantial perspective issues. I don't know, I just made that up. But basically we have things that blind us to the greater things in life. And that's why you need to open up. You need to be able to accept and receive these things, right? We need to be able to carry out. and act out. And that's the thing that I want to say. And with that, I want to end with your future self is begging you to stop playing small.